In this gripping case, answers elude us amidst emotional turmoil and desperate hopes.
I don't think this was ever about a ransom, guys. I don't.
Taken in the dark of night from her bed.
Second time she said that about her being taken from the night out of her bed. There's got to be cameras in the house somewhere as well. Think about that. Google is also still searching other cameras to see what they can recover. And now they're telling us, well, those weren't even on the same days, which is wild that they put them out there and didn't tell us anything other than, hey, take a look at this.
And every hour and minute and second and every long night has been agony since then, of worrying about her and fearing for her, and aching for her, and most of all, just missing her, We know that millions of you have been praying. So many people have been praying of every.
Abso-freaking-lutely, and it doesn't mean that these people are connected in a way that is, that they're at their Thanksgiving dinner, but it could be a connection in the way of, hey, I cleaned the pool and there's this 84-year-old lady that's by herself all the time. Her daughter's rich AF. We're going to come back and do this thing. And by the way, I can't stand this woman on, I'm not making this up. I'm just saying. I can't stand this Savannah person. I want revenge. I've been watching her. I try to get her attention. She never pays attention. Now you're going to pay attention to me, bitch. Now that we took your mother. I'm telling you, this was not about a ransom ever. It's either about revenge, drugs, or sex. Those are usually the three things. And in this case, we got caught up in the Occam's razor, because I don't think that in this case, I don't think the Occam's razor is usually the simplest answer, and that is not this case, right? But you always got to start with the Occam's razor. You always got to. She also donated money to help, and just wait till we get to that too, because what does that have to do with his case?
Faith and no faith at all, praying for her return, and we feel those prayers. Please keep praying without ceasing. We still believe. We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home.
Jonesy.
Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. We also know that she may be lost. She may already be gone. She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves and is dancing in heaven with her mom.
And I'm sure she believes that. I'm sure law enforcement has told her that. Rody Coffee says, I'm telling you, all signs continuous lead back to Tommaso. And I'm telling you, I'm still looking at Tommaso, and people are still making videos about Tommaso and the connections. And I agree with you. It's a bigger connection, however, and it was never supposed to be about a ransom, whether it was Tommaso or his bandmate, which, by the way, the Carlos gentleman, I don't know if he's a gentleman or not, looks like the freaking sketch artist picture, but then we have two people. So where's the second sketch of the second person or third person? Where was the car? Exactly. You guys, I can't wait to get into this, because once we get into this and we have discussion, your mind's going to be blown just a little bit more than it already is. And that's why I can't stop thinking about this case. That, and I have a 71-year-old mother, and I would crumble if that happened. And I think Savannah's trying to keep it together as much as she can, but she knows that her mom's probably no longer alive.
And her dad, and with her beloved brother Pierce, and with our daddy.
Hit that like button.
And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is. We need her to come home.
Thank you so much.
For that reason, we are offering a family reward of up to $1 million for any information that leads us to her recovery. All of the information about this reward and the details is in the caption below. You can call the 1-800-TIP line. You can be anonymous if you want. Someone out there knows something that can bring her home. Somebody knows.
And the only reason I'm speeding it up a little, guys, is because we are going to hear this time and time again. We're about to break this down. Pam Griffith, thank you so much for the Guilty of Crime membership. If you received the membership, please thank Pam. I know I'm telling you, but they haven't asked for the Cajun Navy, and the Cajun Navy's ready to go in. Now, Kathy, I got you. And right before I was coming on, I was watching that episode. Let me know if the reason you're sending me the episode is because that's also her take, but I don't want to. I already have a whole show put together today. So if you can kind of tell me what it's about, what is that episode saying? Is it saying the same thing that I'm saying? Or is there other useful information? Because 3 or 4 different networks came out with 3 or 4 different episodes today, and I went with none of them, and I created my own episode. So let me know.
We are begging you to please come forward now. We also know that we are not alone in our loss. We know there are millions of families that have suffered with this kind of uncertainty. And for that reason today, we also are donating $500.
Got you. I got the timestamp. Thank you, Kathy. As soon as we get through the introduction of everything that happened, I'll take a look at that.
$100,000 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for their work in helping families who are coping with loss and actively looking for those who are lost.
Now, this is making a huge statement here. I want you to know that. And NCMEC is who we always love to donate to. All right. But this is not. No, I got you. I got the timestamp. So thank you. You're smarter. You're smarter every day about this. Thank you. All right. Let's continue because we got a lot today.
We are hoping that the attention that has been given to our mom and our family will extend to all the families like ours who are in need and need prayers and need support. So please, if you hear this message, if you've been waiting and you haven't been sure, let this be your sign. So please come forward, tell what you know, and help us bring our beloved mom home so that we can either celebrate a glorious, miraculous homecoming or celebrate the beautiful, brave, and courageous and noble life that she has lived.
They want her body back, guys. And in my opinion, this is a bounty hunter. If I were a bounty hunter, if I were Dog the Bounty Hunter, I'd be out there right now because that's what this is for, in my opinion. This has never been about a ransom or a kidnapping, in my opinion.
Please be the light in the dark. Thank you.
All right, so let's hop just directly into the next thing, and then I will talk about the 2 men that I believe and a lot of analysts and people believe before we get anybody else. I don't want people to hop off this. So this just came out minutes ago. Deception Detective, I tagged you in the video. Thank you. It came out minutes ago, and he says, this update is odd. Now, we're not going to watch the whole thing again, but Deception Detective is going to break down what her words are actually saying to us based on his knowledge and experience. Remember, he is a Deception Detective, is a attorney trained in statement analysis. All right. And I believe she's met her maker as well. I hope she's no longer suffering. No political reference on. Yeah, we don't go into politics. I'm not sure what we try to stay away from that, but I mean, sometimes it has to come in, right? I'm sitting there with an American flag behind me, as long as we're not upsetting people. Okay, so let's take a look. This just came out minutes ago, and I incorporated it into this episode because, well, we love Deception Detective, And, we've got great minds think alike.
Coming on to say it is day 24 since our mom was taken in the dark of night from her bed. And every hour and minute.
Again, you guys know who Deception Detective is. He is an attorney trained specifically in statement analysis, and she's making a clear statement that many of us wouldn't even have caught. Yeah, focus on the pure facts. Agreed. Let's go.
And second, and every long night has been agony since then of worrying about her and fearing for her.
That's a brand new Instagram post from Savannah Guthrie about her missing mother, Nancy Guthrie, but something about it does not add up. So in today's video, let's break it down. I'm Deception Detective, an attorney trained in statement analysis. This channel exposes lies and manipulation. So if that's your thing, hit subscribe. For early access to new videos, over 60
Yeah, go subscribe to the good-looking attorney. We love you, DD. We always have.
If anything, all the problems with this update, as well as some of the other recent updates we'll cover in this video, only reinforce my theory. So let's get straight into it, and you'll see what I mean. If you're a new viewer or just haven't seen my other videos in the series, don't worry, I'll explain everything in a moment. For now, just listen to this.
We know that millions of you have been praying. So many people have been praying of every faith and no faith at all, praying for her return, and we feel those prayers. Please keep praying without ceasing. We still believe. We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home.
And I do believe that Savannah has a strong faith in Jesus and God, whatever religion she is. I believe that she absolutely has a strong bond with Jesus, God, whoever our maker is. And I've been getting a lot more spiritual as well. And you notice a lot more things when you're in the realm of being in a better place. Now, she's got a little smile because, again, her mom was 84. She knew she was already sick. We saw her mom's arm all bruised. She could have died from falling. They could have went in to kidnap her, and she stood up and fell down, and that's why there was blood. And then they're like, man, we can't leave the body here. We got all this evidence. And by the way, she's got money. Why not get a ransom out of it? But what I'm saying is, you guys, if you're not into faith of any kind, you should start looking more into being just having faith in a higher power, because that's the only way that I think that this lady is doing it. All right, let's continue.
Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. We also know that she may be lost.
As Savannah's sister Annie says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. But where is Annie, by the way? And why did she get mentioned in the first minute of this statement?
I think that they're trying to make sure that they let us know that they're not involved, and she doesn't believe her sister's involved, because that $1 million up to is going to be coming from Savannah Guthrie.